Hey, so today I thought I would delve deeper, I guess, into PCOS. Not so much what it is, but more so what it can do to our bodies in regards to symptoms and things that we have to deal with. So keep watching if you want to get up close and personal. So I've spoken about PCOS before, about what it is and symptoms and stuff, but I don't think I've really gone deep into what the symptoms are and what they can do to you. So I thought I would do that today. I've been taking little videos and pictures and stuff just to kind of show you. And this is crazy that I'm doing it because these are like my biggest I feel like my biggest flaws, my insecurities really. And yeah, I'm about to show you close up. So there are a lot of symptoms that I can't show you. You know, for example, time of the month, that's a big symptom, irregular and heavy and things like that, but I don't need to be putting that on camera, let's be real. So I've kind of stuck to the ones that I can show you. So I'm going to start with the first one, which is spots or acne that you get when you have PCOS. I don't really wear, although like I've got lipstick and eyeliner and stuff, I'm not actually wearing any foundation. I don't like wearing foundation because I don't like the feeling of it on my face. Sometimes I will wear it if it's like really necessary, but a lot of the time I don't like the feeling of it on my face, so I don't wear foundation. So for me, when I have a flare up on my face, I can't hide it. In the last week or so, I got a bit of a flare up. I still have like the scars of it on my chin. I don't know if you can see, but I've had this going on for a really long time. I get them all over my cheeks but mostly all over my chin. I'll insert a video now of during the week. So I just thought I'd quickly film. I've just got back from a jog, I guess you'd call it a jog. And that's why I look so flushed and my hair's all frizzy because it's wet outside. But my reason for filming is because I wanted to show you guys the acne on my chin. I've been dealing with this for about a week, and it has been worse than this. This is, as it's clearing, it's starting to heal, but I just wanted to show you how annoying it is. Although you can see these ones here, they're the big ones, so they're the big lumps, but my whole chin is just very bumpy. I don't know if I can get real close and personal. I'm gonna try and, okay. So this is kind of disgusting that I'm showing you guys so close up. But I just wanted it to be, I want to show you guys, you know, truthfully and honestly what it looks like. And I don't have any makeup on, and quite frankly it makes it look worse when you do put foundation on. I don't wear foundation, but I know from experience that putting foundation on spots it only highlights them. So there's not really any way to hide it. You just kind of have to deal with it. And also putting foundation or concealer on spots actually helps to spread them. So you just kind of have to deal with the fact that you've just got this all over your face. You know, the little spots here, and I've had like little breakouts everywhere. But I just wanted to show you guys what it's like and what it actually looks like for real, without me, you know, being on video with all the makeup and stuff. So as you can see from that video, mostly my chin, little clusters here and there, all over my face. For some reason I did get a flare up. I can't figure out why. If you've got hormone problems and you know, happen to get acne or a clump of spots from it, especially on your chin, once you get like a cluster of spots on your chin, you know it's hormonal. And the problem with that is that there's not any products out there, or there's no way to stop it from happening, because you know, you might have a flare up and you might use, you know, a certain product on it, but it's just going to happen again when you know, because it's hormonal. It's not a skin problem. It's not to do with my skin. It's to do with, you know, further, it's deeper than that. So that's number one. Number two, I'm going to say, is excessive hair. Now, I have battled with excessive hair ever since I've had it. I've always had a problem with it. I've never quite understood why I have so much hair and why all my friends didn't. And I've always been very embarrassed by it. I'm just going to insert the video here just to show you what I'm talking about, and that's not all of it. I mean, now this for me is like the worst one, only because I'm very, very sensitive about my hair. I had a good few comments about it when I was in school, which made me feel really rubbish. Just all throughout my life growing up, I've had issues with hair, and this is so intrusive to my personal life, but I feel like I need to share it because a lot of people with PCOS, they will have the same as me, and I don't think people show, you know, people think, oh, it's just hair, but to me at least, it's more like a problem that I can't really get rid of. I mean, I know that there's laser hair, you can wax and stuff, but it grows back, you get ingrown hairs. Especially with me, because of my PCOS, my hairs are thicker and darker, so when I do wax or shave, I end up with horrible ingrown hairs and a lot of irritability, which is that the right word? Irritability. I don't know, I'm going to say that's the right word. A lot of rashes and things. So a lot of the time it's just not worth me going through that unless I really have to. Say like on holiday, for instance, if I'm going to go on a 2-week beach holiday, then I really need to get a wax, because with the way that I am, shaving doesn't work. It just does not work. When they found out I had PCOS, they put me on Yasmin basically, and they told me this is going to help with all your symptoms. It sure did, because when I came off Yasmin, when we started trying, and sorry for those of you who don't know, Yasmin is the pill. So then when I came off Yasmin, it was almost like I had changed into a werewolf. It was really bad. I didn't realise how bad it was because I've been on Yasmin for so long. Everything grew back, and it was like everything grew back but in bounds. It was like I would shave and it would be back the next day. It was just horrible, and I'm still not even used to it. So going back to, you know, if I were to go on a beach holiday for 2 weeks, I would have to get a wax, because, you know, say like my bikini area and stuff, when I came off the pill, like I said, my hair's got thicker and darker. This is so intrusive, I can't believe I'm sharing this. This is honestly my biggest insecurity. But my hair's got darker and thicker, and so if I tried to go on a, you know, a holiday where I'd be in a bikini all day every day, I would just have wild rashes, and it would be growing back within like 2 days, I would say. It would be like visible hair again, and yeah, it was horrible. So yeah, when I go on beach holidays, I do have to get a wax. Now, the problem with what's it called, laser hair removal, I've always wanted it, and I will get it at some point, but I've seen a few people mention that when you get laser hair removal, to make sure that, you know, if you're going to spend the money, spend it after you've finished having babies, because you can get the laser hair removal and be, you know, bald, completely bald everywhere, from the eyebrows, no, from the, you know, below the eyebrows. Oh my god. But as soon as you get pregnant, hormones kick in and the hair grows back, and so all your money down the drain, and I'm not trying to do that because I'm not rich. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for that. But yeah, I mean, as you can see from that video, there's hair everywhere, and the first part of that video was the top of my belly button. There's like little bit of hair, but below my belly button, I couldn't show you because I do wax that area. I couldn't show you because it had been waxed. It's a lot worse. Hairs are thicker, you know, more coarse, and they also cause ingrown hair. So I do actually have scars and stuff. I should have probably put that on, just the scars. But I've got hair everywhere, like I showed you, my fingers, my arms. And people say, you know, it's not that big of a deal. You know, everyone has arm hair, and I understand that everyone has arm hair and everyone has just body hair in general. I know it's a natural thing, but for me, I have more than I want. I have a lot more hair than I want. For instance, I have to wax my tash in between my eyebrows. I mean, my toes get hair on them. I'm not going to put them on video because I don't think anyone wants to see my toes. So yeah, I mean, my toes get hair on them. Obviously legs get hairy anyway, but mine grow back super, super fast. It's just, it's really hard trying to keep up with it. So a lot of the time, thank God I have a fiance. So I don't have to impress anyone. A lot of the time, I just kind of, I can't be bothered. And I think what I will say is I think it's made worse because of today's society. I think if, you know, if I was someone with PCOS and I had, you know, excessive hair and I lived in the 80s, I don't think I'd be anywhere near as insecure about it as I am now. I don't know what happened in life that decided that everyone needs to be bald, or every woman needs to be bald from the eyebrows down. But yeah, that made it worse. That makes it worse, I think, because people aren't used to seeing body hair on women, or they don't want to see body hair on women. And which also makes me sad is that because I've been brought up like that. Not brought up, but like I've grown up in that environment, you know, where you see it on TV and everyone's bald. It's kind of been etched into my brain as well. So I started to feel that there was something wrong with me for having too much hair ever since I was a little girl. So yeah, excessive hair I think is like the most important one for me. It's the one that makes me feel the worst about myself. But I find ways to manage it, and my boyfriend, or fiance I guess, doesn't care. He's just not bothered by it at all. I mean, when we first met, I struggled to show him my insecurities. You know, I didn't want to see him, or I didn't want him to see me unless I'd shaved everything, and, you know, legs completely shaved. Everything would just have to be completely smooth, otherwise I'd be embarrassed to see him. But now, obviously, we've been together a really long time, and he just doesn't care about it. He never has, and he actually made me feel better about it. So thanks to him. But yeah, so that was number 2. Sorry I've banged on about that for so long, but for me it's the worst one, me personally. For other people there might be other symptoms that they care about more, but excessive hair for me is like, horrible. Number 3 is weight gain. I've spoken about weight gain before. The only thing I can say is that I'm not the weight that I want to be. I'm bigger than I want to be. And again, this is another one where I'm like, oh my god, this is so personal. I'm gonna show you it all. So I do have a video that I'm gonna put up here. Yeah, when I think back to, I don't know, maybe when I was like 21, I was at my perfect weight. And what irritates me is when I was 21, I was like, oh my god, I'm fat. I don't know, again, it must be like a society thing, because I was never fat. Even now, I'm not like fat, I'm not huge or whatever. I'm just not the way I want to be. And that's not anything against, you know, bigger girls or even skinnier girls. It's more of just what I'm used to and what I don't like. And I'm used to being a lot thinner. And and I don't like having the extra weight and not being able to get rid of it. I try really hard. It is something that's hard to shift because I have PCOS. Honestly, it's a problem. I'm gonna sit here and lie and say that, you know, every single day I eat salads and every single day I do this and every single day I do that. I don't. I eat well, or I try to eat well. I eat low carb because I heard that's the best way for people with PCOS to lose weight. So I eat low carb. I try to get all my nutrients in. Sometimes I do have a biscuit, or I don't know, Yas will come home with a Krispy Kreme because they're my favourite. So yeah, I will eat them, but other than that, it's kind of, I do eat quite well. I've just recently started jogging again. We've made the dining room into like a little gym. Not the dining room, it's not a dining room anymore. So we have like a few weights and resistance bands and stuff that I use. So I do exercise and I do try to eat well. But unfortunately, when I have one donut, it means all the exercise I've done for the week is gone, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, that's really all I can say about that. It's just hard to shift weight, and you know, if you're bigger and you're happy like that, then you're happy like that. I have a lot of people say, oh, you're not even, you know, you're not fat, or you're not big, or you should be happy the way you are, at least you're not like, you know, this big, or I don't know. And it's like, yeah, it's easy for you to say that because you're not me. I've always been very skinny. Actually, a little too skinny, I would say, when I was really, really young. Now I grew into, you know, I started to put on weight around 21. I was a really, really good weight, and then, you know, 22 I was a good weight. I think it was 23 we started trying, and I came off the pill. Came off the pill, and on came the weight. And also, like I think I said in my other video, I finished uni and I did drama in uni, so that kind of helped me to keep weight off. So because I graduated from uni and I came off the pill around, I think, the same year, the weight just came flooding. So yeah, I'm still working on it, but again, it's not something that I'm crazy insecure about. It's just showing people, or you guys now, I guess, because I just showed the video, videos of like my belly and stuff. It just, yeah, it feels wild for me to be putting that out there. I can't believe I'm doing it. Next one, like I said, periods before. They're irregular and heavy, and they're painful. Although I do have endometriosis, that might be the reason why I have the pain. I can't tell which one's giving me pain, but I do know that painful periods are a symptom of PCOS, and so I do get really, really painful periods, and it is to the point where I can't actually do much. When I get my period, I kind of can't move, so yeah, that's kind of annoying. So that's the last point. There wasn't really much to say about periods, but the reason for this video is because I don't really see people showing the real issues. Obviously infertility is one, we all know that. You can't show that, and that's probably the main one. But the little symptoms that you get that change you and, you know, make you look different. And I think that's important to share, because that's a very big deal, to just feel completely different and have to just deal with it, because you have to just deal with the fact that you have PCOS because there's no cure. So yeah, I just wanted to really show people and be real and open and let you get up close and personal to my insecurities. But that's all of them, I think. That's all of them. If you like this video, then like this video. If you want to talk about anything that I said in this video, or, you know, if you want to talk to me about any symptoms that you have, or even if you just agree, then comment down below. And if you want to carry on my infertility journey with me, then please subscribe to my channel.